It's something pretty big here. If you guys know about toggle quick bar, which here it is, you want to have this binded. A lot of people don't have it binded because there's an input delay. So when you have your builds, you don't need this, right? Because every time you build, you don't need it. But if you don't have it bound, there's input delay. So make sure you guys have it bound on a key you're not using, like hashtag. Hey guys, it's Veno here. I'm just gonna be going through my keybinds for you guys, sense, all that, before this new Fortnite season. I know you guys want to play on my settings. So guys, I'm gonna be going over the keybinds first. I know it's probably the most important thing. Guys, make sure you stick around to the end. There's a super secret tip I gotta share with you guys. I also have pretty small hands, so that's a bit of a negative. Obviously WASD, pretty simple. Auto run. I think we'll just skip over to the build binds here. I also use left shift for sprint. I have my pickaxe is 1. I like having that there. It's nice and easy to click. 2, 3, 4, and then Z and X. So like when I'm pressing my keybinds, guys, I'm doing WASD, and then I'm using my middle finger to go back and press Z and X, which is quite complicated. But when you've been playing for so long, it kind of worked its way out, but you guys will probably take some time to get used to these things. Also, you have scroll pickup like here. So my wall bind is my mouse button here. So my first mouse button is wall, my bottom one is stair, and then I have Q for floor and C for roof. I used to have grave button for floor. It's the button above tab if you're bigger than a 60% keyboard. Trap, T, F5, you know, the usual stuff. Not really traps anymore though. I have repair on G. My edit originally, like back in World Cup days, was G, and then I changed it to F, so it's around here. And then I have rotate with R. It's something pretty big here. If you guys know about toggle quick bar, which here it is, you want to have this binded. A lot of people don't have it binded because there's an input delay. So when you have your builds, you don't need this, right? Because every time you build, you don't need it. But if you don't have it bound, there's input delay. So make sure you guys have it bound on a key you're not using, like hashtag. Okay, guys, this is my sense. You know, I changed around a bit, but this is a sense I've played like during solo all-stars, invitational, some of my biggest events. I think you guys want to kind of have your targeting like kind of relative to your sense. So obviously X and Y, your targeting and scope is relative to these. So if you're, let's say I was playing 2%, then it'd be relative to this. So this would have to be higher, right? So make sure, depending on what sense you're playing, you need to know that this is relative. I think 45, like, it's a bit medium. Everything's a bit medium. I think having a medium sense is kind of the best thing nowadays. Back in World Cup, we used to play, like, high sense, but nowadays, low senses really matter, in my opinion. And maybe, like, you guys play EOR, so you can, you know, make up for having a lower sense with quicker edits. Legacy on zoom scaling, and this is my double movement, by the way. I like to move this around a bit, because I'm not 100% sure on what I like. I like this at the moment. It's kind of what I played for a while. Test out yourself, guys, and let me know what you think in the comments. So, guys, this is the last bit here. We just have EOR, and I also have disabled pre-edits on. Normally, I play with off. I'm actually going to click back off now. We want to make sure you be able to do pre-edit stuff like that, especially for low ping. Normally, a player on your trio team or what you're doing duos needs to have, whoever has the lowest ping needs to have pre-edits on. And then with EOR, I have it on edit. I don't have it on reset. And, you know, EOR's, it's very good, you know, like with PO and stuff like that. So you can make your double edits a lot quicker. Make sure it doesn't change your playstyle, guys, because it can very easily make you start playing a lot different. I felt that a bit with me. My peaks were a bit worse. My editing was a lot quicker. There's a give and take with it. And also just a last quick thing. This is my graphic settings, you know, not too important, but I play unlimited, so there's less frame drops. Also I play 150% brightness, no colorblind. Sometimes I play Triton note if I'm feeling like the game's not so bright. And then also I have this on plus boost, just makes the delay a lot better. I have it on in every game. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you and that's the end of the video, guys. I hope my keybinds may help you get better. Just keep practicing on them. It shouldn't take more than like a day to get used to, like if you're changing 1 keybind or 2 keybinds. But if you're doing a complete revamp on everything, then just keep at it and you guys are going to get better. Make sure to play like 200 pumps, stuff like that. A lot of free builds, and everything's going to be good. Catch you guys later.